was Uncle Junior. So I mean, he's still on TV now with Two Broke Girls. So it's just a time to remember the history of the institution, and you usually bring back some prominent alum to really talk about their experience and moving forward.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Kimbrough.
All right, thank you.
Stay with us. The New Orleans Saints are off to an 0-3 start. Can they turn it around when the Dallas Cowboys come to town?
And Dillard has a new men's basketball coach. Could he be the spark to a winning season?
Dillard's men's cross-country team shows signs of winning. Maybe. We'll be right back.
Some Saints fans are already talking about pulling out the old brown paper bags and wearing them since the team is off to a terrible start this season. They are 0-3, and to top it off, not quite sure if quarterback Drew Brees will play Sunday due to an injury to his throwing arm. It was Drew Brees' first day back at practice, and he says he took most of the snaps today, and he's feeling pretty confident about playing this Sunday.
Feel good, making progress. Feel a lot better, obviously, today than I did last week. Getting a little bit better every day. So hopefully increased reps as the week goes on, but I feel pretty good about Sunday.
Brees was ruled out due to injury for last Sunday's game against the Panthers. This is the first time the franchise quarterback has sat out due to injury as a member of the Saints.
Saw a lot of interesting things. So as I'm trying to look on the bright side of missing a game, it was, at times when you take a step back, there's things that you see that you normally wouldn't see.
On the defensive side of the ball, the Saints could redeem themselves as Keenan Lewis and Jarius Byrd plan to return to the field for the first time this season.
We're just trying to get back to the basics. Anytime you can try to get back to the field, that's what I want to be. That's where I want to be. But like I said, it's something that you just got to deal with. I'm taking it for what it is. I got hurt, and now I'm trying to get back out there.
Byrd missed the last 12 games of the 2014 season due to a knee injury. Then a couple complications during the summer kept him on the unable to perform list.
I just want to get a weekend under me and just see, how things go, see what the feedback I get, from the coaching staff and from the trainers, and then, go from there.
I think the group who was already out there been doing a good job. So me and Bird just got to come in and just do our part. So we ready to go and see what we got.
After one of the worst seasons in men's basketball, Dillard's athletic department hired a new coach after winning 5 out of 25 games. WDUT reporter Marcella Benson caught up with Coach Mike Newell, who brings a different philosophy that he hopes his student athletes will buy into.
Dillard University begins its 2015-2016 men's basketball season with a bang. Not only are there 11 new players, but a new head coach as well.
You get to work with young men, not only help mentor them, but also teach them the game of basketball and teach them about the game of life.
Coach Mike Newell has over 20 years of experience coaching D1 and D2 college basketball teams, such as Oklahoma University, University of Arkansas at Little Rock, and Lamar University, just to name a few. He's excited for this year and says he has a young team that is very dedicated and is ready to win.
The players say they enjoy and appreciate the kind of person and coach he is. They describe him as determined and so much more. It could be because of what he's done on and off the court.
He wants to be respectful to others and just be carrying around campus. He wants to be mean in the gym, but nice on campus. That's what I like about Coach Newell.
Term, to win and to change, this Dillard program around there, and I'm with him.
Last year, the team had a dismal season. Coach Mike says it would take some time for the team to gel, but he's excited and hopefully can turn the men's basketball program around. He believes this year will be one to remember and can't wait to win their first home game November 2nd.
Newell has over 30 years of basketball coaching experience and a track record of reviving struggling programs. He has enjoyed success at every level as a player and a coach. Joining me here in the studio is WDUT reporter India Ware with more on how the players feel about their new coach and the upcoming season. India?
Astasia, you can see the hunger in their eyes. They won a championship and have committed to themselves to doing whatever it takes to have a winning season. They say it starts with them, not the head coach, but them.
All right, ready, go!
The 15 men that have made the Blue Devils basketball team all share one goal.
I think we're going to come together with the same mission and the same goal. That's to win a national championship.
The Dillard University men's basketball team plans from going from worst to first this upcoming season. With a head new basketball coach and top-performing athletes like Karen Blackwell, they plan on having a rejuvenating season.
That's why we came in here. We got 15 new players for a reason, to make big things happen.
Last year, the Blue Devil men had a losing record. According to some, that was the worst in Dillard's history. Now they have a new coach and new players, and that means new expectations. Expectations of a winning season, and for them it starts on October 3rd. Carver Bible College in the gym known as the Battlefield. And speaking of the Battlefield, it's been just that for the men's cross-country team. They fared okay last year, but Olympic hopeful Emory Nash, who is also an assistant coach, is hoping for a better season. The University men's NAIA Division III cross-country team competed at the 2015 season opener called the Xavier Big Easy. Their goal is to do better than they did last year, where they finished 3rd overall.
It's going to be a lot better because we got more guys, freshmen coming in. Some of them run distance just like I do. We be out there training every day. It's going to be a great season this year.
Dillard University's cross-country kicks off their season with a new and improved team. Over 20 students recruited from all over the U.S., the team plans to achieve the title of conference champs. The assistant coach, Emory Nash, says the team will do things differently this time around. He says they must sense it's an entirely new squad of athletes.
What we're going to do from here on out, we're going to, pick up the pace on our practice, and our time should drop, respectively throughout the meets. This will be a pretty good season.
With the right chemistry and proper training, Nash says the sky's the limit for the team. A team that looks forward to bringing home new titles and awards to DU. Next week, the men in blue travel to San Antonio, Texas for the GCAC Cross Country Championship meet. Astacia?
Thanks, India, and that's all for our sports segment today. See you next time. Darren and Amari?
You'll never guess what Dillard alumna graced the university with her presence.
Better yet, why was she on campus and what was she doing to have everyone speaking about her? Coming up next. Darren, have you heard of the R&B group, The Temptation and the Supremes? Well, I think we were both too young to know anything about that when they were hot.
Yeah. To answer your question, yes. And as I understand it, folks on Dillard's campus got a sample of that song from one of our famous alumna. WWT reporter Brittany Henderson is here to spill the beans. Who was it and why were they on campus?
Are you familiar with the show called The Voice? Well, this Dillard alumna didn't win, but she made quite a national impression. So much so that Dillard was excited that she agreed to participate in the university's musical, singing some of Motown's greatest hits. And it was all to commemorate the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Culminating the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, Dillard University's theater department puts on a star-studded musical called What's Going On. Special guest singer Tanya Boyd Cannon from The Voice Season 8 wowed the crowd, leaving students like Tiffany Reese feeling upbeat and positive.
What I really learned the most though was Tanya Boyd Cannon. I didn't know she was an alumni. I didn't know all that. So I really was inspired by her and her singing. So I loved it. I thought it was really good. I was surprised and glad I came.
What's Going On is the finale of a series of events that took place on Dillard University's campus, bringing together Dillard community and students to celebrate and bring attention to the progress that Dillard University has made since Katrina. Chair of Humanities and Theater Program Coordinator Corthia Clark says people will come away from the experience remembering the negative while focusing on the positive.
We're using music as another, I guess we can say, catalyst or a transport for people to understand that, yes, it did happen. Yes, it was 10 years ago, but we still have many reasons to smile and be happy and to know that we are still resilient and we will move forward.
Some say music is universal. It is a language that connects with audiences emotionally and spiritually. Clark says that is why it was fitting to end Dillard's commemoration of the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina with sounds of joy.
Attendance says that the musical produced by Dillard Theater Department was very special, but what was even more profound is that the department is celebrating 80 years, making it the oldest degree-granting HBCU theater program in the country.
Thank you for watching this edition of Dillard University's Newscast.
Have a good evening, and we'll see you next time.